Hey y'all, what's up?
What's up?
It's the Williams Way, and this video, I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. It is going to be a trigger for a lot of people because it involves announcing miscarriages, miscarriages, and termination of pregnancy. Another disclaimer is this might apply to you, it might not apply to you. Not everybody's situation is the same as ours, so this is just putting out ideas of what can happen and what can go wrong, and you being an advocate for your health. So get into it. So the first part of this video, we're gonna keep it positive and show you guys what our initial reaction was to our first positive pregnancy test.
And my reaction wasn't like too amp and crazy, but I know that she had like a lot of false positives, so she was kind of sad at the time, so I didn't want to get too over the top. And then
he didn't want to get too excited because we had positive tests that weren't really positive, so he didn't know what to expect. So just watch the video and stay tuned. So let me tell y'all, yesterday I was like, I wanted to take a pregnancy test because my menstrual was supposed to start on Sunday and today's Friday, and I was like, I want to take a pregnancy test because I have pee on the stick syndrome. For those who are trying to conceive, you already know we pee on sticks. That's just that. So yesterday I wasn't really feeling in the mood, so I was like, I don't want to test today, and it's gonna come out negative anyways, so whatever. So this morning, after a very emotional dream, I woke up and I was like, it's time to test. So I went and tested, and I urinated on the stick, and it came out, you know, I saw a little line, and I was like, wait, hold on. Oh, shoot. It came out, it looked positive. But I was like, oh, no, I know. My eyes are not playing tricks on me because I never got a positive. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I went and I tested, and this was the second one. And you can clearly see that there's a line. You can. Can't even breathe right now. So then I went and I took the other one. Babe, where's the other one?
Right here.
Hold on, let me find it. I'll be right back. So they found it. You want to show them? So this one is a positive as well. So let me tell y'all. So when I took the first one, Jeff was like, I'm so nervous. He was like, how do you feel?
I'm excited, just
Nervous?
yeah.
So he was just nervous because I had gone through this, being a partner of somebody who's dealing with infertility. You know that there's a lot of ups and downs, like a lot of disappointments. Like sometimes I expect that I have all the right symptoms and I take it and it's blazing negative, and then my menstrual comes the next day and then I'm just super emotional. So to have it become positive, one time we even got a false positive from a, what was it? The automatic ones, the digital pregnancy test. It was from, I forget. Either way, it was a couple months ago, and it was horrible to take another test after that, and it came out negative. I was in a mental state where I was just like, screw this, I'm done. I'm not announcing anything now, but I'm just documenting it because I'm so happy. And like, I'm so happy.
How much you pee on like 4 sticks?
And we'll probably test all day today and tomorrow and then the next day and the next day and the next day because we're crazy, and that's just what. Listen, I can barely breathe. My asthma's acting up right now, but I'm just so like, I can't even cry right now because I'm overwhelmed. Like, it's just overwhelmed because, listen, doesn't matter. I emailed our fertility doctor, Dr. Brown, and she's probably going to call us in for, I didn't text her, I emailed her. Oh. She's going to call us in probably for blood work and ultrasound and all that good stuff, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to take long. We're under answer now.
You can't get an answer now. Unless we have our own ultrasound set up in the house. Like,
I know.
But, y'all, I'm so happy. Can't wait to update you guys and document this journey. I really want to document this journey for our kid, so our kid knows, like, how much work, how much time, how much passion we put into, creating them. And, like, stay tuned. So as you can see in the videos, I couldn't breathe because I was just like, you know, I was just really excited. Like I do that a lot. If y'all watch the videos, our videos, I do that a lot. I have asthma, you know. I can't.
You talking about Dr. Brown?
Yeah. So, anyways, right?
I love her. I love you. I'm saying, but she's the best doctor in the world to me.
Yes. So basically, we called Dr. Brown, which was our fertility specialist, because we actually was just prepping for a IVF procedure because our IUI procedure just had failed. So we were prepping ourselves for IVF procedure with CNY Fertility, but we were seeing Dr. Brown, which is in the city, which is closer to us. So she was going to monitor us while they do our actual procedure. So we end up getting really close to Dr. Brown. Like, we love her. Like, we love her. She's like the tiny mustard seed. Like, she's the faith right there. Like, she
always
kept
said
us,
the right stuff, everything. She
yes, like
everything,
even with bad news, she was just like,
she delivered it so well. You're like, it's for real? Oh my God, I love that. I mean, well, I don't love it, but
so basically we went and called Dr. Brown, and she was like, come in immediately. Like, as soon as I peed on the stick and it looked a little faint, she was like, come in right now. Mind you, we moved 2 hours away from where she's at. We were
quick.
We were there. Like, we were there. I was like, get dressed. Threw on a wig, everything. I was like, yo, I'm in there. Like, so she did blood work, and basically she called. We had to wait until the next day because it was after hours, and she was like, guys, you are most definitely pregnant. I was like, I was just so happy. Like, you guys don't understand. But the second part of confirming a pregnancy is an actual ultrasound, which is to see the heartbeat, see if...
Don't lie, you was kind of... You came back home, you was like, are you sure? I'm not sure. Are you sure? You think I'm sure? I'm not sure. You was
no, I wasn't too happy, but I was happy. But, like, the doubt in me wasn't allowing me to be, like, extremely happy about it.
You were still stressing.
I was still very, very stressed. So after that, she prescribed us progesterone while we were waiting to see if the pregnancy was actually viable. No, I didn't take it that long. But progesterone is basically suppositories that you take so that you can maintain your pregnancy. It actually helps avoid miscarriages. Some miscarriages cannot be avoided, but some are caused due to low progesterone. So this one was definitely for us because I wasn't producing it naturally. So this helped secure and hold the pregnancy.
2 weeks? Because it wasn't that long. You didn't just...
It was like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks. At this point, 2 weeks is up, and they're saying that they should see something on the screen. So we end up seeing a different doctor, not Dr. Brown. It was another lady. I forget her name. You remember her name?
No, I remember her name.
So...
I think she was Asian.
Yeah. So she was just... She saw us, and she was like, I don't see anything on the screen. We didn't see anything on the screen. It was like super tiny. It's a sac, and your baby's supposed to be a tadpole already, and you're supposed to at least see a heartbeat, and they're supposed to tell you if the pregnancy is viable or not. So basically, we didn't see any of that, and she was just like, oh, from your last menstrual cycle, it's nothing happening. We think that this is a miscarriage. At that point, we just got prepped for IVF. We got all our medicine.
The needles, basically.
Yeah, all the medicine, the needles, the injections ready and prepped out. Then COVID hit, so we got pushed back a month, and this is the month that we were just about to start our procedure. So I was just waiting for my my menstrual to come, and being that it didn't come, and now I got a positive pregnancy test, I'm thinking like, oh snap, like what the heck is going on? But then she says miscarriage. So let me tell you about the way she announced the news to us. But she was just telling us like, this is a miscarriage.
This is like 6-7 times.
She said it like 6 or 7 times.
For real.
And it's the way you deliver messages to people. Like, it was just so heartbreaking each time she said it. She was like, this is a miscarriage. Miscarriages are not your fault. We're gonna let you wait 1 more week. She was like, matter of fact, in 5 days, come back and we're gonna schedule you to take the termination pill.
Yeah, that's what saying over and over.
Yeah, she was like, to take the termination pill, and then we'll just start from square one. And I was just like,
she said it over and over.
She didn't even say to like see where we're at or whatever. She said, you're gonna come in, you're gonna take the termination pill, and that's it. Because she was just like, this is not a viable pregnancy. So I was just like, okay. We went the week after, and Dr. Brown saw us and she was like, she was like, she doesn't see anything, but she said there's something really, really tiny, like microscopic. And she's like, you know what, y'all, wait one more week. Wait one more week. So we went in one more week and she put on that ultrasound, and I didn't even want to look. I was just like, I think you looked. You definitely looked.
Yeah, of course I looked.
So she was like,
Mm-hmm.
she turned it around and she was like, look at the heartbeat. And we saw the heartbeat. We saw the heartbeat and it was just like boom, 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 boom. So we saw the heartbeat today. There. It was like this. I'm so excited. Can you see the baby? I think it's in right there. Look at it. Oh my God. And when I tell you, those weeks of waiting was so hard for me. It was so hard for us in general because I was just an emotional wreck.
Yes.
I was an emotional wreck. Like I literally would cry like almost every. And at this point, we didn't even tell my parents we were pregnant. We didn't tell our family we were pregnant.
Too, holding it. Oh man,
it was just us. It was just us, and it was just like really, just crazy. Like you guys don't understand. Like she said, come in on Thursday and take a termination pill. And then we came in on Thursday, saw Dr. Brown, and she sent us back and said, I'm going to give you guys one more week because I feel like this is, your levels are doubling. I don't think this is a miscarriage. I think that your baby is just developing very slowly. We waited those days. And if we would have listened to the first lady, we would have terminated our pregnancy because nothing was there still. So it's like having faith and just like playing your odds. Like if your levels are stuck at a certain point, then okay. But our levels were actually going up and it was like, you know, you can take this 50-50 chance. Waiting out a week, the last week would not hurt you. And I'm like, yo, if we were just like, let's just get this over with. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, let's just start over again. Especially because of the odds. 2 years trying. Then we prep for IVF. We have the IVF medication and then COVID happens. So now we're delayed the first month. Then they open back up the next month and I don't get my period. Like, what? I was just like, what is going on? Like, I'm tight. So at that point, I was just like, if we listened to that lady and we were just like, we don't want to do this anymore, let's terminate this pregnancy and start over from square one. That looked like the most realistic option that we had. This video was basically to shine light. I know everybody's situation is not the same, but I'm pretty sure there's one couple at least out there just like us who's trying and trying and trying. Be an advocate for your health.
Keeping the faith. Keep
the faith, definitely. Educate yourself and like it's gonna come. Whether it's procedure, not procedure, natural, not natural, it really doesn't matter. It's gonna happen for you. And it happened to us. Look at us. Like hold on, let me show y'all. We are almost there. 8 months, 8-month mark. And this is all because of faith and just that one decision, that one choice. And we're just so blessed and lucky. So stay tuned.